Hello and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm going to share with you an art haul. Over the Black Friday weekend there were a few deals going on. One was with Cult Pens and one was Cass Art. So I got a few things at bargain prices. So I just thought I'd go through these with you and we'll swatch them together. I'm just starting to get into these Liquitex acrylic markers. And as you can see, I'm going with kind of a pink theme. I've got the light pink, fluorescent pink and the unbleached titanium. So these pale ones are kind of nice for getting down a base colour, and then this is more for accents. But yeah, really nice kind of range. I'm trying to get some lighter tones in. So that was my Cass Art haul. I've then got these Tombow pens. So I've got the, again, similar colours I went with to these. So that's the 761 and the 990. So we will swatch all of these. I also got two more Luminance pencils. Again, these are quite pale ones. Again, I went with the pink. What have we got here? The Rouge Herculean. I'm not sure what that one is. And the sepia 10% as well. So, oh, it's got the numbers here. So 068 and 902. So these are really lovely pencils. I don't own many of these, are quite expensive, but I thought this would be quite fun to give these a go. These would be great in a travel set because I don't need paint or water or anything with these, and I can kind of use them to layer things up. That's the protective cardboard. And then this is a new thing to me. So I really love working with Neo Caran d'Ache, the Neo Colour 2s, sorry, Caran d'Ache Neo Colour 2s, which are water-soluble crayons, and I come back to them time and time again. So I thought this would be really fun to try the Inktense blocks. You could actually use a wet paintbrush straight onto the side and then paint with them, or you could scrape a little bit of this off into a little dish or onto a palette and add water to loosen it up and create a paint. So they're quite fun and quite versatile. Again, they'd be quite good in a travel set because you just need like a little end bit really. But yes, let's see what numbers we got here. That's hard to see, but that's the tangerine, I think. This is 1100, 0900, is that? 220 and 1506, 0711 and 1600. But I will find out what all the names of these are and we'll label them together. So let's get swatching. Okay, so I'm going to swatch these in my Pith sketchbook here, just my little Pith sketchbook. This has got really nice watercolour paper in it. As you can see, I did snap one of these and they're quite crumbly actually. I mean, I wasn't even going to start with these, but just a crumbly bit has scraped across the page and made a mark. So I'm going to skip this page, go to the next one. And I'm going to start off with our pencils. So I've got our Luminance pencils here. So I'm just going to go in and swatch these. And they're like a lovely creamy colour, creamy consistency. You can press quite hard and get quite a nice kind of matte, saturated colour. Or you can get quite a light colour as well, like this. So this is really nice. So this one is the sepia 10. That first one is the Herculaneum red. And these go really, really beautifully together. It's quite a warm grey tone. Really beautiful together. So I'm really happy with them as a pairing. Let's move on to the Tombows. I have got a list here actually of what I got from Cult Pens, so this is really helpful. So this one must be the Carnation, and the other one is the Light Sand. So let's have a look at these. We've got the Carnation, which is a lovely kind of vibrant pink, isn't it? If I do a big splodge of it, and then we can use the pencils over the top. And then this one was the Light Sand. Oh, so it's a nice sort of beigey neutral. So again, yeah, both nice. Nice to put down as like a background colour, or get some sort of shapes as you kind of grid out your drawing. Let's go in over the top. I might need to dry a bit more first. This actually looks kind of more similar to this, doesn't it? These are a lovely pairing. I think though I'd need to let this dry a bit more. Oh yeah, they look lovely together. Just layering it up, building up texture, tone. I love that. I love when you use mediums together to create something really interesting, really unique. That's really fun. I'm really, really pleased with those. I'm then going to go in with the pens. So I'm going to leave the Inktense blocks till last. So here we've got the light pink. I've already tested this one out, so the nib is all ready to go. And again, this sits really well with all of these. You can use it kind of over the top. Sort of blends in with everything. So this is quite a fun pen to work with. Again, you can just get down block colour really quick. Look at that. This is great for sort of 1 or 2 minute sketches if you're doing quick sketches. So to activate these, obviously it comes out with the white nib. Give it a little shake. It's probably best to do it with the lid on just in case. And then you just pump gently. So 1, nothing yet, 2, and then 3. And there you can see how it's coming down the nib. So I just give it 1 more pump. Okay, so we're being gentle with the nib as well. Wow, look how fun that colour is. That is so vibrant. That will be great for accents. Won't it? How fun is that? Gosh, it almost makes my eyes go funny. But yeah, nice bold pop there. And again, you could use that as a base coat and then layer things over the top. Right, we've done that one. The last one, the unbleached titanium. So again, we've got the white nib. Give it a shake and then pump it 3 times. 1, 2, and anything coming down yet? 3. Can't see anything yet. Sometimes you've got to be patient. Hold it a little bit. And just let it come down the nib. There, you can just start to see, there at the base of the nib. So this one's definitely taken a little bit more. But there we go, see? So if we just do 1 more pump to get it to the end, then the paint will start flowing. There it is. Okay, so sometimes it takes a little bit more work to get these going. I do find sometimes these can be a bit scratchy, but what I do like about these compared to the Posca pens is that, look, you can do a nice fine line with it, so you've got quite a lot of control. You could draw out details with this, or you can use it on its side and really get down a lot of colour really fast. So yeah, they are quite fun. They do create kind of a texture. But yeah, you can use them in several different ways, so they are really fun to work with. So I'm going to let these dry a little bit. Let's see if we can go over the top. So yeah, lovely, really lovely textures in there. Just adding in more detail, and it just adds depth to any of your work as well. So you can sort of push that pink back there as well, which is quite fun. So you can really sort of push it back there. And this is actually very similar. This goes really well actually with the, what was this one? This is the, oh yeah, Herculean Red and Unbleached Titanium. I'm probably pronouncing those wrong, so I'm sorry if I'm butchering it. But yeah, some really nice colours there. I'm really pleased with these. As you can see, I'm really leaning into my pinks at the moment, but trying to find some kind of fun neutrals to work with. So instead of just sort of brown and grey, I've kind of gone with a more pink. And this is almost very slightly on the purple range. Can you see that? So yeah, really fun, really nice. So yeah, these are really, really fun to play around with, layer up. Right, let's get into our Inktense blocks. So as you can see, this one I broke, and it was actually quite crumbly when it broke. So yeah, you could sort of just seal all the dust, push some of the dust off, and then work with this one with the water. So this is the great thing, just a water pen, brush pen, and activate it, and then it becomes like a paint, which is so fun. So again, you could draw lines with this. Again, you could create really, really nice texture. The other thing that you could do is just activate the side. So we use this almost like a little paint palette, which again is really good for travel. Just stick these in a little box or something in your pencil case. And so you can have quite a saturated colour, or you can really paint them out so it's quite a light sort of background colour. Just really beautiful. So let's have a look at what colours we've got here. This one, I think, is it the leaf green? No, this one's the fern. No, it isn't. Yeah, leaf green, this one. Leaf green. So let's try the fern, which is this one. So if we just activate that, isn't that beautiful? So it's gorgeous saturation, really gorgeous saturation. Let's use that again, just like a paint palette. Look at that, really gorgeous, vibrant colour. We've also got, let's move into the yellow. So this yellow is actually Sicilian yellow, and it will use the tangerine afterwards as well. So Sicilian yellow, if we draw with it first of all, activate it. Then activate on the side. Gorgeous, really vibrant colour. These would be great. These might be quite fun for sort of cafe drawing, something like that. Here is the, what did I say this was? Tangerine? Yeah, tangerine. So let's draw on here first. Activate it. Gosh, they're so vibrant. Really vibrant colours. Wow, look how bright and bold that is. So these would be quite nice to sort of draw together, layer them up, maybe blend them. This is definitely a much more earthy tone that we've got going on here. Let's try our blues. What have we got here actually? We've got the pink one, which is a fuchsia. So fuchsia, let's try this down here. Which again, gorgeous, gorgeous pink. Let's just paint onto the side of it. Look how bright that is. They're such bright colours. Wow. I'm so impressed with how bright these are. There's so much pigment in them. That's so fun. And then we've got the blues. So we have got Iris Blue, which is this one. Just going to clean this brush off a minute onto here. That's lovely. It's kind of like a sky blue. And again, paint on the side. So you can get it much more saturated. So can you see that? And then we've got this one. And I love a dark blue. This one is deep indigo. Yeah, I love it. Love an indigo. Look at that. Oh, these are lovely together, aren't they? Sort of these three and, I don't know, maybe the yellow in there. They're lovely. Lovely for sort of layering up, creating quite dramatic texture. How fun is that? I do like the pink. Maybe those in the pink. Gorgeous. So I've been having a really nice play with all of these Inktense blocks over the last couple of weeks, and this spread I've done just using the Inktense blocks. I wanted to use them on their own, just to kind of show how gorgeous they are. The saturation is amazing. Look how beautiful this pink is. And I have done a few layers with this as well to kind of build up the saturation. This is just one layer here on this little one. I love that they come out really kind of satin finish, so they're great to work over the top. But I've discovered my favourite way to work is to combine them with my Neo Colour 2s as well. So for example, this one, my turquoise, and I think it comes down to colour as well, just some of the colours that I've got. So I use turquoise and greens. This blue in the centre here as well is one of my kind of light blue that's just in there. But yeah, all these greens, this yellow is all the Inktense blocks. And this is how I've used them in combination. And they're gorgeous. I love building up the layers, and with this as well you can then go over the top with pencil and add even more layers in there just to make it more interesting. So they're really great to work over the top. As you can see, I draw with my black fine line over the top of them, and yeah, I'm really pleased. So they've been a really fun new addition to all of the supplies that I already use, and especially loving this pink as well. So I'm gonna continue playing with these and adding these in. I really love having just this little, it's a little jewellery box that I've just put all my favourite colours in. It's great to just put the lid on like that, and then I pop it in my pencil case, which is perfect for travelling, carrying around, so I can use these in cafes or at work, which is where I now am as well. So yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed this. I just want to show you as well, these are a couple of my sketchbooks that I've had recently, and I might actually just do a video about my favourite sketchbooks. These I got for Christmas, so obviously this was my Black Friday sale bargain. But yeah, I got a Pith sketchbook and a Moleskine sketchbook. So these are what I'm currently working in, and I am absolutely loving these. But if you would like me to do a video about all my favourite papers and sketchbooks that I use, please let me know in the comments below. And just to end this video, I want to show you some of the sample pages that I have done. So you will have already seen, where's this page? So you will have already seen this page here. Last night I just added in loads of black fine line detail using my Unipin brush pen, and that's just really made everything come together, and it looks much more like a final piece now. I really love the vibrancy of some of these. I mean, the fuchsia especially is definitely one of my fan favourites. I really like the combination as well of the blue and the green together. I think there's some really gorgeous kind of turquoisey colours coming out here as well. So that's been really nice. And this has been really interesting, a bit different for me as well, because usually I use black in my background, and I actually used the 761 Tombow and just kind of coloured it in around the outside, drew out some stars, left those white, and sort of coloured this in, and I really like the overall effect. I used some of the pencils as well in here underneath the Inktense blocks, but obviously scribbled with everything, then activated it. I did add in a few extra bits as well, so kind of went back in with the darker indigo just to kind of add some depth around the edge. And again, you can see here I've not finished this though. This is what the rough leaves look like, so quite messy, quite almost childlike, but then once I went in with my black fine line pen, it really transformed the page. So I'm really interested to see how I get on with playing around with these more and more over the coming months. But yeah, I've really enjoyed these. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you soon for another one. Lots of love. Bye.